because you're then fighting at a very, very high level if you're getting to that stage.
Oh yeah, to get 64 in a Grand Prix, you know, you're of a level. It's very difficult to do that.
Well, that's Tredger with the first strike then. Draws first blood in this first period.
Fantastic beat, flick to shoulder, and you know what I was saying to you before, Nick. You have to really decompress the point at 750 grams to register. It's very difficult. You know I love those kind of hits. It's a real showman hit. It's for a fencer. You know, it's fantastic to see those.
A tactic he's thought about and thought, this is where I'm going to get the edge here.
Yeah, that's what I've seen him. Look at that, absolutely fantastic attack on preparation. His opponent didn't even have a chance to, you know, start his attack. He was just caught off guard. And, you know, I think that is going to be Tredger's, it looks like it's going to be his tactic. He's pressing, trying to surprise his opponent. And, you know, he's 3 hits up already, so just needs to keep a lid on his priority and on his lead, and he seems to be doing very well. His pressing tactics and style are working right now.
Well, what a contrast to the fight we've just seen. It's very much pressing on Tredger. It's a very different approach to Mark Burkholder as well as Edwards as well.
Yeah, always. This is more fast-paced, definitely, and Tredger's kind of, you know, just pressing. I haven't actually seen him go back once, really. What a fantastic single light again. It is more fast-paced, but I think that's what you need to do in fencing. You need to change your style according to the opponent that's going to be in front of you. Every opponent is different.
They both sort of stopped very briefly there, and they thought one of them had registered a hit, but neither had. That was an odd occurrence, but that's a 4-point lead now for Dudley Tredger.
Yeah, they got up at close quarters, and you know, it's a bit scrappy. But you've got to fight to the last hit. You know, fencing, you must never stop. You've always got to be looking to get that next hit and to get your point on. Tredger's made quite a lead, and bearing in mind we're still in the first period here, so they really are going quick for this weapon.
There's only 3 points away from hitting that total, and there's still plenty time. It's very difficult to see how John Downes can get back into this fight.
Yeah, especially if Tredger just carries on applying pressure. He just can't cope right now. He's being forced to the back line. Is he going to go over it? Oh, that was a real pressure hit. Remember, in fencing, Nick, if you go over the back line, it's a hit against you. So very important to not be pressed all the way back. Tredger really, he's not letting up. He's still applying the pressure. Oh, great.
There he is, just one hit away then from making the final, and it's been absolutely relentless. We've still got 1 minute 53 left in this first period, which is highly unusual for Épée.
It's really unusual. And it's basically a sabre match is what we're watching. But you know, it's great. It's just making it really exciting. And actually, Tredger, if he wins this, he's probably saving a bit of energy for the final now. Doesn't have to do all 3 periods.
And that's it. It's all over. Big cheers from the crowd. That was ruthless, one would say. You've got to think John Downes is going to be quite disappointed with that, and he maybe not quite prepared for an onslaught from Dudley Tredger.
Yeah, he's going to be really disappointed with that. I mean, in fencing, you have to be in that, like I said before, that constant state of competitive readiness, and he just wasn't with it. You know that you really have to be on guard for any hit that's going to come your way. The fight was over with 1 minute 46 seconds to go in the first period, so that really was he was really steaming down the piste, and he had total control over the way, and fair play to Tredger, he didn't let up once. So
I think it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see that final, how someone with Mark's experience will take on someone else who's clearly experienced as well, of a similar age, but very, very different style. Unless, of course, Dudley Tredger decides to mix things up and he himself starts to hang back and we see, I suppose, more of a classical épée encounter.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, to be honest, I'm sure they've both got game plans for each other because they know each other inside out. I get there again. So we'll see. I mean, Tredger's pressing style seems to be working. He's irritating the opponent. He's getting under their skin. They don't know what to do. So we'll see. Like you say, I think it is interesting. I wonder how Experience is going to react to that.
Yeah, we're just seeing the match point again here. It just followed the pattern of throughout the entire match, that it was just pressure, 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 and you could see John Downes retreating and retreating back to that back line, nowhere to go. Yeah, and really Downes is just, he's replying back with a counter-attack, and in épée it's just not good enough. You really have to be creative.